Hello there. On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you say you are in your relationship with your spouse if you're married, or your family members, or even your friends, or your coworkers? And more importantly, is that where you want it to be? In this video, I want to talk about strengthening our relationships because it's a choice. And this has strengthened my marriage and changed it 100% for the better. Because those years when I was that hot mess, trying to control things outside of me so that I could feel better, one of the main targets of my control was my husband. I'm lucky he put up with me and we figured things out and we're working together and we're now us, where he can be him and I can be me. It's the best thing ever. So I'm excited to share some tips with you that can help you strengthen your relationship. So first of all, we've got choice points. So there's always two roads. And I'm always thinking, what's the result I want in my relationships? Do I want more connection, or is what I'm going to say or do cause disconnect? Here's what that could look like. So on this road, which is more autopilot, which is sometimes what we naturally do because we haven't trained our brain. Hey, wait, I can intentionally choose how I want to show up. And that's the point of mindset, is to intentionally train this crazy brain of ours that we have a choice in how we show up. So on this side, autopilot, the result is disconnect and contention, and you are stuck. You're not going to progress in your relationship. It's going to fall apart. A lot of it, it's all about you. On this side, we have a lot of expectations of what so-and-so should be doing, and nobody can meet our expectations because they can't read our mind. And then there's blaming. There's a lot of blame that we place on other people for how we're feeling. When we learn it's not about them, it comes from within here, that's when the change starts to happen. There's also lots of I'm right. For years, I was trying to prove I was right to my husband. I spent a lot of time and energy trying to prove I'm right, which never works. And then there's comparing. I'm like, oh, I thought all my friends' relationships, they communicate well with their husband, and we don't. We're broke. So I was focusing on our problems. Here's some other things we may be doing on the autopilot side. We're making excuses. We're not forgiving. We're focused on the problem. We're controlling. We're stubborn. We're not feeling good enough. We may be scrolling a lot. We're easily irritated, frustrated, complaining, easily offended. We've got some self-pity. On the other side, the result is connection and peace. And in the process, we're becoming. We're no longer stuck. We're free. We're becoming the version of us that we want. And when we change us, a lot of times that automatically changes our relationships. On this side, we're curious. We're not blaming. We're listening more. We're seeking to understand, and we're grateful. And some of the other things we're doing, we're seeking solutions. We're appreciating. We're letting go. We're training our brain to check in. Is this how I want to show up? We're turning to God, praying for his help. We're forgiving. We're seeking things that are uplifting. So we're filling our thoughts with things that are good. We are feeling good enough because we're doing the work on us. And notice, my friends, that it's our thoughts that are driving you on either one of these roads. So your thoughts are either leading you to peace or contention. You choose what you want to believe and what you will do. What if you started checking in more? Like anytime I go to visit my married daughter, I'm like, okay, how do you want to show up, Wendolyn? And my main thought is, it's not about me. I'm here to serve and I'm here to love. And that's what I focus on. I don't focus on they need to do certain things so that I feel a certain way. And they're parenting their two children the way that they feel is best. It's not about what I think is best. And so it's so cool, the power of our thoughts. And the same with my husband. About 5 years ago, I started a gratitude journal for 30 days, and I only wrote about things that were good about him. So 2 or 3 things every night, something new. And that's where the miracle started to happen. I'm like, wow, I was no longer focused on our differences because we are so opposite. I started focusing on all the good in him, and I was amazed at what I had missed for a lot of those years. So that is part of the process of changing our brain, where we're looking for the good and not focused on the problem. We're looking for solutions. We're learning how to communicate. We are becoming the best version of ourselves because that by far is worth the investment. So if you're ready to invest in yourself, sign up for that free consult and let me show you what's possible. It's all about strengthening that relationship with ourselves and developing that confidence within that makes us a better human. And it just feels so good to have the peace and connection that I work for in my relationships with my friends, family, and other humans, because we can be the one that starts to make a difference in our world. And who doesn't need people that are loving and kind? All right, my friends, you got this wherever you are in your journey. Start being aware of your thoughts and start asking yourself, do I want this road that leads to peace and connection or this road that leads to disconnect and contention? It's up to you. All right, see you in the next video. Bye.